The refactoring process has begun. Oh, yeah! We made conflicting jokes. Honestly, I gotta hand it to Heisenberg, though. This area pairs better with your joke than mine. The guy does seem like a huge metal fan. Watch that first step!
Seems like a doozy.
No, it's a don't
Can you
see.
actually, like, fall off? Can you actually fall off into the middle there?
Yeah. You have to be able to. I could feel myself slipping. You have to be. I mean, maybe it's a trick. Maybe you can't. It's just that this doesn't seem too entirely safe. Why is there a valve on the inside of the fan shaft?
In case someone gets stuck on the inside and needs to get out?
Well, it kind of reminds me a little bit of that slide with a loop-de-loop in it at Action Park, that water slide that had a notch in the top to let people out who got stuck in the middle of the loop. That's what this is. This is Heisenberg's Action Park. When you think about it...
Soon, she'll start her ceremony with your...
His ears must have been tickling. We were talking about the guy.
If that happens, it's all over. For your kid. And for the whole village. But don't worry. I'll stop it. I'll use Rose to kill Miranda. Poor Papa. You're the only one who doesn't see your kid's power.
Because you've been kept in the dark on it.
I'd like to see you try.
You know, he did say that Rose would be safe. You know, okay, thank God. For a second, I thought he wasn't going to shoot it, and I was about to have some kind of panic attack, and when he turned the camera away, oh. Argate, it's like a Pavlovian response, Argate.
I think past Argate is fucking with us.
He might be. He went back and recorded the LP. He went back and re-recorded the videos just because he heard he heard our lamentations.
The lamentations of your co-commentators.
To be fair, we're pretty unignorable. We never shut up. Nor does Heisenberg.
There's more?
I really like that Heisenberg is just monologuing at us, right? Because we had Lucas, but Lucas was more taunting, whereas Heisenberg is taking this opportunity to kind of like justify himself to us, because I got a feeling he gets pretty lonely around here. He probably hasn't really had anyone to talk to about this. You know what I mean?
He should have given one of his soldats a nice, like, robot, vocal cord setup.
Oh, yeah, Microsoft Sam? What an excellent plan you have there, Heisenberg. You programmed me to say this.
He's got to make sure they're invincible first.
He's got to learn how to type before he can tell the text-to-speech what to say. What if he's just like, that's right, Master Heisenberg. You are invincible. And he's like, damn it!
Alright, so we got a couple new molds, so we should go bring those back to the
We haven't cleaned up the past mold yet.
Yeah, really, we didn't even get a chance to clean up the past mold, given that we walked in that cave and we saw it still fucking growing underground. Like, of course the mold is involved in all this. Oh, my word.
So yeah, there's a real good demonstration of how he was just swinging to walk rather than carefully approaching you.
Yeah.
The guy just had a hell of a...
I totally understand now.
He just had a hell of a spring in his step. He just got a pay bonus from Heisenberg, and he was like full on silly walking his way back to his car. Like he was on the way to the parking lot to leave. And we would be collecting mold, wouldn't we? We're not the only one around here doing that, given that cave with the fungus in it. Apparently Mr. Chris Redfield is also building up a mold collection. It's just that we've got mechanical mold this time. And in a way, I find our usage of the molds here to almost be like a reference to RE7. Because that's kind of what Heisenberg does too. Is he makes mechanical mold? You know, like as in like mechanical versions of the mold enemies. Like he's using the research to make Frankenstein's monsters. Like Heisenberg honestly has the best solution here, which is to harness the miserable zombie experiments for fun and profit. It's just that he only seems interested in one specific type of profit.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't actually understand why, but Heisenberg has a really strong horse motif going on.
I don't either. I'm not sure what's up with the strength of that motif versus the motifs of the others. The others don't have motifs of like a very specific thing, really. Dimitrescu kind of has the sword and like a kind of, I don't know, a flower of some kind, but yeah, Heisenberg's is all very specifically this horseshoe thing. Like it's his personal touch or something. Maybe he's just like fascinated with horsepower. But like literal horsepower. He used to bet on like derby races. I don't mean horsepower as in like machinery.
I mean, it checks out as best as anything could, really.
I guess that's true. You know what? I'm going to pretend that I'm a genius and I just pieced it together. There you go, everybody. He's got a lot of horsepower, that Heisenberg. You know what? Hey, actually, I wonder if the horse motif is a remnant of earlier development with the enemies that were riding on horses. I
mean, maybe.
In Castle Dimitrescu, there are those big levers that she pulls were designed by Heisenberg. They have the horse on them as like a topper for the lever. Speaking of a topper, it looks like there is a slot A and a shaft A, which we can fit into it.
New weapon, new weapon, new weapon.
It's Pyramid Head's great knife. That seems like a pretty great hammer. How much damage does it do?
Wait, why is it still in the treasure tab?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize Heisenberg had a hammer.
He had it at the beginning of the game.
Did he? I don't remember.
Yeah.
During the trial.
Yeah, he swings it around. It's what he breaks your little chain chomp chain with it so you can run away. Oh, speaking of running away.
Yeah, that seems like that would be a good idea.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you for forgetting about the hammer because he never uses it as a weapon in the game. And now you know why. It's because you have it. You just took it from him. Oh, I love how bulky this dude is.
Why did he deconstruct his own hammer to why did he do that?
Maybe he was
I don't know.
Maybe he was cleaning it. Maybe he was just applying some WD-40 to it to really grease the cogs. I assume they move when he kills things, just because he can do that with his mind and he seems like a show-off.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I get that. Okay.
I really like that you can see, this is what it's leading up to with this guy. This dude is the last step before Sturm. And you can see, based on the hallway where you encounter him, and the fact that he's completely covered in just scrap metal, you can see where Sturm came from as an idea, based on the last iteration of the Soldat. I think that is the coolest shit in the world. Is that, look, he's chasing us down a 1x1 hallway and you can't do shit. You had to blow off his armor to even hurt him. And so I can picture Heisenberg being like, oh yes, of course. This will do that, Ethan Winters in.
I just hope that Ethan Winters doesn't blow through his weak armor.
Well, you could always just make him not wear armor by making him wear one absolutely massive apparatus which can't be destroyed, right?
This is true.
But see, it really is smart because you can see almost, you can...
Where did you get your hands on such a...
Dude, it was actually quite easy. He just left it sitting around. Guy needs to guard his valuables a little better.
I see. Anything else?
Frankly, I'm not sure why he needed to grease them separately, but, I mean, if you want to grease your shaft in a different room.
My friend.
I mean, I grease my shaft in a different room. I mean...
This simple model.
Listen, you have to have the fireman's pole on the second floor if you want to slide down every morning when you wake up for a fun breakfast.
You know, I completely forgot I bought the machine pistol in this run.
You don't need it. That's what surprises me, is that the last pistol is kind of superfluous. The final upgrades for the 1911 make it just as good.
Say,
which is
Argate,
odd.
that was a bit of a cut. How many tries did we miss?
It took me a while to do this.
I love it. You didn't even need to complete the sentence. All you needed to do was sigh. This one is the hardest one by far. This one is so brutally hard. And it's this stupid train right at the bottom. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, is the Duke okay?
The Duke's busy greasing his shaft. I'm glad he waited for us to leave the room.
Same.
Hey, we've got the final skull now. Did you go and pick up the Moreau skull, by the way?
I did.
Okay, I could not recall if you did that. I know you picked up the mermaid ball, but I could not recall. Okay.
Yeah, same. I don't remember it either.
Oh my god, the mermaid ball is just the top half of a person with no bottom half. What is it with this game series? 7 and 8, and the top half of a person with no bottom half, and then pants! Sturm is pants! That is what I was leading up to earlier before Heisenberg interrupted. Sturm is just like the swamp man from End of Zoe. He's pants! What is it with pants in this game?
Wait, hang on. I gotta rag on Argate some more. Did he not do the extra stuff in that room?
You really are a tough one. But I'm tired of chit-chat. Time to die.
I can't believe he's going to kill himself.
Someone's waiting for you.
Honestly, I'm not all that intimidated by Sturm, because it seems like Heisenberg wouldn't want to have run into Sturm. And look, he learned how to spell even in that second note.
Nice.
Oh, yeah,
he's
there you
making
go.
progress.
He himself, he upgraded. He got Duolingo and then converted it to single lingo. But yeah, I imagine he wouldn't want to bump into Sturm it's like the moving walkway at an airport terminal. So, you know, it kind of makes sense that he would unleash Sturm in here, where he doesn't have to run around because he can control metal with his mind, because it kind of seems like he's made a monster that he probably couldn't fight, given that Sturm is really heavy and all that. You know, Heisenberg seems like he was about to encounter the problem of making a monster that he couldn't defeat. He was right on the cusp of making a Resident Evil boss, a nemesis for you. But guess what? Even Nemesis had a weakness. Even he dropped big, giant, stupid suitcases if you shot him enough.
And that bitch can't even swim.
Sturm probably can't either.
Oh boy.
Yeah! Holy shit! Ah, Ethan!
I may have gotten a little inspired from the last session.
Oh! Ah! Man, it is just like the song too. You just run into his blades and die. You gotta practice.
And you know, just like with Airman, you gotta get behind him to shoot him.
You do! You gotta get behind him! The wind turbine's it's too powerful from the front.
Maybe don't run face first into propellers. That seems like a poor idea.
I love how classic of a boss fight this is. It's such a classic fight, man. He runs straight into walls and you dodge him like he's a bull. What could be more video gaming? But so what, right? So what? They made it so fun and so tense. Guess what?
When he starts overheating, he can start shooting or blowing fire out at you.
You were right. That was in fact a cooling tower. It was a cooling chamber specifically for Sturm. He's got a hot-headed temper. Oh my god! It's like Gribbly Jack throwing out the tentacles at you! Oh my god! This is just the fight with Joe and Jack again! I love this series so much! Punch his head off! Punch his head off! Shit! Wait, no! He's better than Gribbly Jack! He doesn't have a head to punch off! What are you gonna do, dude?
He does have a
my
butt.
E-tank for the last second.
Oh!
Oof. He does have a butt to fill with buckshot, though, so that's...
And in that way, he is on even ground with any normal enemy. Oh my god, but he's so stealthy.
I don't know how the fuck I lost him in this in this mess.
The shape of this room is so perfect for this boss fight too. That big ass open area that he could just completely fill with flames. You got him! Oh, he exploded into pants! Oh my god! I can't believe this game! I can't believe this game. That's amazing. Did you see? Right after he blew up, before he crumbled, he exploded into only the pants.
Yeah, there were a couple of pants-only frames there.
Do you think that it's on purpose that the heart looks like Gribbly Jack getting punched in the head? That dual chamber thing heart that he has, it looks like an eyeball getting punched out of a head. I gotta compare that. I have to compare that to the shape of that heart. There's no way, but it looks so similar. I love these games so much. They're so weird. They love themselves. They love their symbolism. They love genuine Cubans.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to sell a soggy cigar to the Duke.
Dude, hey, that thing is still good. That thing's only half munched. This
But
thing
it's
probably
really damp.
Yeah, but
So
no, damp is good. Damp is what you want for a cigar. You want cigars to be damp. Yeah, you want a cigar to be damp. You don't want them to be so damp that you can't light them, but you want them to be really heavy and saturated so they make thick smoke. So they make big, thick clouds of smoke that you puff on. That crazy bitch. Wait, what the fuck does that mean? What did he say about the Megamycete? I
yeah,
feel
that was weird.
I feel like that note was a little bit more important than the stogie there. Well, then again, we can sell the stogie for money. And it's like I was saying, that thing's only half chopped, my friend. That thing has got to be worth $85 still, given that it's a cigar. A half-chewed cigar is worth half the price of a cigar.
Is that how that works?
I'm pretty sure. So you could sell so you could sell a 99% used cigar for $30.
This one's on clearance. A customer licked it when they thought I wasn't looking.
Man, a store probably actually would sell those though. Those smoke shops, they will sell all kinds of strange paraphernalia that has been, shall we say, not used. Abused is a better word. Refurbished is the word that they prefer to use. Yeah, okay, compromised. Yeah, as in you will be emotionally compromised if you should happen to use it.
No, I want to go back to refurbished. I want to consider the thought of a tobacco shop selling a refurbished cigar.
Again, hey, it's like you said, man. It was really damp. They customized the dampness. They customized the they custom it is a what is it? It is a non-GMO, bona fide organic. I can't remember the explicit term for how high quality of a cigar it is. It would get
Is it
Michelin stars, that
gluten-free?
smoke shop. There you go. Gluten-free cigar. Much like Sisyphus, we got thrown all the way to the bottom, and we have made it back to the top. Finally, I get to complete that Sisyphus reference from like 3 videos ago.
Hooray!
Hooray! That's what this area reminds me of. Started at the top, get thrown all the way to the bottom. We beat Sturm. We worked our way up. I love that even Heisenberg started at the bottom with his experiments.
No, that seems unnatural.
His goddamn
Oh,
ears
dear.
must have been tickling again. He must be listening to our commentary.
You think he's hearing us through the reverberations of the metal in the factory?
Not bad. Not
Oh, it's just like the TV again.
Oh, look at this show off.
What a cool dude.
So stay out of it.
He deconstructed the real stairs just so he could do that instead.
No, dude, don't push too hard. You'll. Oh.
Man, Man, we didn't even have to stab him with a mystical ancient dagger. No prophecies or anything. Holy shit!
It's a good thing there was some water down there.
Oh, that would hurt so much. That would still hurt so bad.
That bastard.
Oh yeah, it totally would.
Yeah.
Back
I
to
do.
Back
I
to the
do-
bottom you go, Sisyphus.
I do.
Damn it again.
I do appreciate Ethan's quick thinking and like tucking himself up into that position to land in water.
Jesus, yeah, if he had landed flat, he would have been dead. Oh, that would have hurt. Oh my
Yeah.
god. All I can think about is just like, the water's gotta be really cold too. Just nasty mountain swamp water that's been sitting at the bottom of this factory. It's probably like 75% leeches, given that Moreau segment.
At least they're frozen leeches.
Oh,
Oh, asshole!
I told you to leave it alone.
hey, speaking of leeches,
You are in the way.
What do you care?
I don't
hey,
think that was my
I have
gun.
been clearing the way.
Son of a bitch.
You think I killed Mia? That wasn't her.
What?
It was Miranda.
What?
Could you not have told us this 18 videos ago, Chris?
Left a
Changed her
note?
appearance and pretended to be Mia.
What?
See, she also
This is
survived
why
the
you
shots when
always
Alligator
leave a
faced
note.
Why don't you fucking tell me right
I have a
away?
phone.
I
Send me a
knew
text
you would wanna be
message.
involved. This job is hard enough without civilians getting in the way.
Why us, Chris? What the hell is going
You're
on?
just a good mold family. I mean, a good old family.
I'm sorry, but I just realized the reference I made had even more parallels.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
Ethan is Buster Bluth.
Hand me that wrench.
Oh my god.
Well, we're involved now, Chris. We literally had no choice but to be involved because you kidnapped us. So honestly, you kind of made a mistake not telling us anything.
In this village.
Yeah.
I
all
gotta
these
give you shit
monsters
for
and
it, bro.
freaks, This is her life's work. Some sort of crazy experiment with the mold.
The mold. Like Louisiana. God
He doesn't mean what happened in Louisiana, he just means the
damn,
state.
save my family. I
Yeah.
can't escape from here. I can't do anything.
Correct.
That might not be true.
Or incorrect.
Take a look at this.
Nice throw. He didn't even have that thing in a
I
case.
sent those
Good thing he
pictures
caught
a few
it.
minutes ago.
Yeah, seriously.
Keep looking.
Honestly, I'd say nice catch. I mean,
Holy shit, we gotta go.
Relax, my men
Dude,
are
especially
monitoring
with the lack of
situation.
fingers.
But they have my
yeah.
daughter.
You don't get it, Ethan. You don't stand a chance against Miranda by yourself.
Beefy.
Nice shot.
What, hey, could I borrow your ride?
I will stay down here and finish planting explosives. You take that elevator.
That's such a Chris Redfield thing.
Promise you, we will get your daughter back. Together.
Damn straight we will. And when I find Miranda, she's a dead woman.
Yeah!
Hell yeah.
All right, Ethan. And you take this and do me a favor.
Take what?
Try to stay under the radar.
I think he means take the giant engine-powered rocket tractor. We get to have the rocket tractor.
Back now.
Oh, man.
So Chris Redfield's mea culpa is kinda lame, I will say. I understand that Chris didn't want Ethan to be involved in all of that, and he knew that he would have another Pierce situation on his hands where Ethan would be just raring to take charge, and he wouldn't want to make bros with Ethan, because Ethan's not a soldier. He's just some guy. Well, now we've defeated an entire platoon of Heisenberg's soldiers. Do you think Chris understands the mistake he made? I hope he does.
Same, I also hope.
Same, but either way, I don't think he has much of a choice now. Is this the elevator that the Duke usually hangs out in?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess he moved on. You know what? We opened up that skull. We opened up the labyrinth, and that was just what he was waiting around for. He was like, there is a valuable in there, and that Winters guy is gonna open that labyrinth. I know he will. And then I'm moving out. This place is going out of business.
And you can see it's the same elevator if you just, use the map and look at the floors. But there's another thing.
I guess that makes sense.
There's another thing that shows you it's the same elevator, and it's something I'm hoping you're saving a sweet trick shot for.
If it is what I think you're thinking of, then I'm sorry to disappoint, but I don't think I
disappointed
ever
me
found
so hard, didn't you?
You see, so Argate, Argate, if you manage to peek between the cracks while the elevator is in motion, there is a goat you can see.
Time to fight fire with fire.
And it's your job to blast it.
Sorry, Ethan. I had to make that goatsy reference.
I'm coming, Rose.
Well, I am a fan of mech shooting games. Hang on.
No, don't look away! No! You have to see it.
It's just like the lava.
You did see it, didn't you?
I saw it just now.
He tried to get it with the chainsaw. He tried to fire rocket-propelled chainsaws, but sadly Chris didn't have the time to put in that upgrade. We've only got an infinite LMG.
This tank's got a machine gun and a cannon.
And fun fact, on my first playthrough, I got that goat completely on accident. I was just testing out the gun.
And
This will be my before I kill.
boy,
Man, a man. Your corpse will be another addition to my armor.
what's that? Your chainsaw is clashing with his? Never heard of that in a game like this before. Honestly, I don't blame you for getting your weapons going while you have a chance in that elevator, because this really is a trial by fire. We are essentially one of Heisenberg's experiments right now. We're playing BattleBots with him.
Oof.
Yeah, so this fight kind of rules.
And it's so familiar to Ethan, isn't it? Look at how familiar it is, using his chainsaw to block. I love this fight. I love this fight so much. Because it's so obvious power fantasy of the normal everyman who watches horror movies. I want to have a chainsaw fight in the rain with some horror shell monster. Rocket-powered tractor.
It's so fucking cool. You may notice that there are some glowy orange spots on Heisenberg, and just like with basically every other glowy orange light source in the factory, if you shoot those, you can interrupt his animations.
Look at what his...
Get past and basically skip this bit where he puts up shields.
This barricade of this barricade of the broadsides of barns for you to hit.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for calling my daughter cute. She really is adorable, isn't she? Oh, but they grow up so fast. Uncle Heisenberg, you're such a prick. You're not invited to next Christmas. But I was gonna say, look at what his arms are. It makes sense that his arms have the glowing weak spots on them, because you didn't shoot the glowing weak spots on those big saw blades earlier, didn't you? You left them. You used them for platforming.
Yeah.
Now they're having their revenge. I think he's about to go Super Saiyan.
Yeah, this don't look good.
Oh!
This look worse.
Hey, that's a pretty familiar motif you've got there on your face, sir. You know, he was pretty close to not being able to have any more kids after this.
That boulder punching it. But you're first.
Oh, and there it is. There it is. As soon as this thread, or as soon as this video is posted, that thread title. Oh my.
Would you believe I forgot about that line? That's awesome.
Here we go, Ethan. The final stretch.
I believe in the Japanese version he calls him a gorilla because that's what
Yes, he
it's known for in
does.
Japan.
I remember. Yes, that is where the gorilla comparison is made. They reference the fan gorilla comparison.
So it's only fitting that for the English translation, they decided to opt into the English reference we all like for Chris, and that he punches boulders.
Yeah, it's a good localization because it keeps the same spirit of referencing the meme.
It's very Japanese developer. It's very localization. They come up with a new pun. Happens a lot.
Ethan Winters.
So wait, how does this work? Does Ethan have some?
You really should have taken my
Uh-oh.
deal.
Oh, my pacemaker!
You know, I'm gonna say it's just the iron in Ethan's blood.
I'm gonna say it's the irony that Heisenberg is about to endure by being defeated by one of his own machines.
Thanks for sending me the cannon.
What a nice soft landing.
Hey, the ground is nice and damp, just like that cigar. You know what? He landed on the cigar. And hey, now we can smoke it in celebration.
Hell yeah.
Get owned, Uncle Heisenberg.
Yeah, we're all covered in Heisenberg. Ugh.
Who's your daddy now, Heisenberg? It's us.
I don't want to be covered in Heisenberg. Can we get a shower?
We're getting one. Look at the rain.
I dealt with Heisenberg. Now I'm gonna
What
find
an
a way
understatement.
to get Rose back.
Not without me. It's too dangerous. Wait there, you hear me?
Don't get involved, Ethan.
Rose?
Ethan! Ethan, respond!
Oh, look at that bowl of soup.
Mia?
Our child. She's so important, isn't she?
She's everything to me.
And mine to me. With Heisenberg gone, you've lost your lead. What are you going to do?
Go to a part of the village that's not on fire.
But I'm saving Rose.
You'd never know, do you? Even when I took Mia's place in your home. Poor Ethan.
You ate my chorba.
Where's Rose?
Did you enjoy the soup, Ethan Winters?
Enough.
That soup wasn't enough to distract him, I think.
Nah, he's interested in a very different soup. A daughter soup.
No.
With baby fixins.
Evelyn's true, complete form. She will grow to fully control.
Wait, hold on, Miranda. Can you go back? Rose is Evelyn's true form?
Fuck you, you crazy bitch!
I'm actually with Ethan on this one. That sounds like insanity to me.
Calm yourself.
Yeah.
And it does kind of make sense why the kid had...
The Megamycete catalogs all of us.
Boy.
However, she will be reborn as my daughter.
She's my child, not yours.
I like that half Mia, half Miranda voice. That's some real good voice acting work.
Why did Rose come to be?
What?
Was it because of her parents?
This lady
God
really
damn
gets
it.
around.
You are
Is she gonna laugh at us again? What are you doing here?
But I've learned all I can. Your worth as a lab rat has run out.
I told you, we were a rat in a maze the whole damn time.
Coward.
Heartless this lady is.
No, I think we're the heartless one right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you might be wrong about that. I mean, yeah, she is heartless,
Join the
but,
Megamycet's records.
Nah, you know what they say. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. We will save our daughter.
I will make sure
somehow.
to sample your blood for later. Once dawn breaks, the ceremony will be complete, and I will become her true mother, bound for eternity in blood.
I don't know if this is how putting a kid up for adoption works. Boy, that needle stuck in that straw doll in the Clancy DLC really makes a lot more sense now.
Dreams really can come true. Vessel or not, I can't wait.
I like
to
her
see
one red
my true
hand.
child again.
Good luck with your new daughter. It takes a village to raise a child.
fuck.
Would you believe I've been waiting the entire Let's Play to say it takes a village to raise a child?
Yes.